Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cox Connections. Brad Grundmeyer, Director of Public and Government Affairs for Cox, Louisiana. Thank you so much for tuning into our show, and happy holidays on behalf of all of us here at Cox. We greatly appreciate our customers, and thank you so much for tuning into our show. In this segment, there's a lot going on in the holidays, but for a married guy, I don't think about wedding expos anymore or bridal expos, but they are, and they're very important because many of excited brides-to-be are planning and getting things ready for that big day. And there's one that's coming up. It's called Who's Who in I Do. And this bridal show will be taking place on December 14th, Wednesday, December 14th, from 5 to 8 at the Convention Center. To talk about that, happy to be joined by Miss Whitney Lowery, who is the event coordinator for Wedding Style magazine, correct?
Yes, sir.
And joining her is Miss Nikki Barrow, founder of Aid Our Troops, and we'll be talking a little bit about the connection between the two of you, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So hold tight, Nikki, just for a little bit. Whitney, tell me about this. Again, what everybody should know is there's two things going on. There's the Who's Who in I Do bridal show as well as an awards gala.
Yes, the bridal show will be from 5 to 8 at the Marriott New Orleans at 555 Canal, and then following that will be the awards gala. Who's Who in I Do, all the style awards for the who's the best in the wedding industry nominated by local brides.
Wow.
So we're hoping for a really great turnout.
And it's, as I was saying, I'm beyond that. It's been now 11 years to my beautiful wife, may I say. But people, there are many brides out there. They're getting ready. There's so much that goes into that.
Yes.
For us guys, we just show up. No, unless you're engaged, want to engage in that. But there's so much. It could be a very exciting time, but it could be a very stressful time.
Yes.
And I think expos such as this are really important because it grounds everybody. It gives them, you're bringing the shop to them as compared to they having to go to different shops and stuff, because you have, how many different vendors at this?
Over 150.
Wow, so I mean,
it's a ton.
This is the time to go because,
Yes.
What a great time. It's the holidays, and you guys do this, one in the fall and then one, in the spring as well.
Summer.
So this is really good. Tell me about some of the types of vendors, because I know 150 is over 100 is hard to remember. But what do you actually have on display? And I think we actually have some pictures we can show while we're looking at that.
Yes, we have florists, stationers, bands, entertainment, DJs. We'll have bridal boutiques there, makeup artists, some detail stuff like shoes and accessories.
This is one thing, wedding cakes have come a long way.
Wedding cakes, yes. This was from Melissa's Fine Pastry. She provided our cake pull for last show, and she'll actually be doing this show as well. That cake was over 5 feet tall and
that's crazy.
Huge. And we've actually seen those in real weddings as
wow.
well. Yes.
And this was really important. I remember for my wife and I, just invitations, because they used to be just text on paper
yes.
with maybe a little frou-frou here, but now it truly is meant to represent the couple,
right?
And personify the couple. And so people are really focused on fonts. Then they never even knew what a font was 15, 20 years ago. But people are really looking at, and there's so many ways you can do it now, correct?
Yes.
To accessorize and
yes.
to send it out.
These are huge. These are from Invitations by Exquisite Events. She's showcasing something that we haven't really seen before, where it's more of an envelopment. It's a whole deal, where it's not just, like you said, an envelope in the mail anymore. Yeah. It's a whole package. It sets the tone for the entire event.
It's crazy. And then like here for such, just what it's presented in is just as much important as the actual invitation itself.
Right.
There's going to be tons of dresses, and
yes.
There's going to be many of vendors out there that, bridal salons and stuff that are going to be there to show off what looks like. This is just from a show. Mm-hmm. Some amazing dresses that are out there. What's in right now?
They're gorgeous. We're still seeing a lot of trends from the royal wedding. So a lot of lace, a lot of longer sleeves, which isn't really something that we've seen before. So the classic is coming back in as much as
everybody wants to be a princess.
Everybody wants to be a princess.
Mm-hmm.
So
and then
yes.
right here, what to do with your bouquet after the big day is passed.
Yes, that's
how to preserve it.
How to preserve it.
Yeah.
Same with the dress. People are caring more for the special details.
So looks like Beauty and the Beast right here. Huh? Does it not?
It does.
The petal's going to fall off here. And again, a little more of the different dresses that you'll see, but also the accessories that are so important.
Yes, belts are having a huge comeback. Those are the newest trends that we're seeing now. Belts, statement jewelry, bigger earrings, bigger necklaces, sparkly shoes. And it's not just white shoes anymore. We're seeing a huge pop of blue as the bride something.
And then there's always free tchotchke, and some people that win These guys aren't. This is not at all for wedding dresses at all. But these are some of your winners from a previous.
Yes,
actually,
at the fairground show, it was
Right.
wear your best derby hat.
Right.
So these are our winners from the last show. They were super creative, DIY.
But the point of the picture is that there's a lot of free tchotchke stuff, but
it's awesome.
there's also opportunities,
and
contests that will be taking place.
They won a couple. I think she got like a discount on her florals from winning
There you go.
the best hat.
I'm going to get off this picture now because they're probably so embarrassed that we put this up on.
They were proud. They
and
were
then
very
here
proud.
again, flowers are so key to what it will be like, and food, of course, is key. You know, what's the takeaway? I was just at a wedding and they gave little things of jam.
Yes.
You know, just people are
Details.
seeking to, you know, personalize it. It's micro personalized.
That's
in so many different ways.
2012's biggest trend that we're seeing right now is everything that can be involved from the couple. That's what we're going on from little mini pies that people can take home with them to.
I got a Hubig's pie the other day. You know, it's crazy.
I love it.
Love it. It's fantastic. So again, everybody, it's for future brides and grooms. It's a great chance to meet over 150 wedding specialists, and of course, thanks to the great folks at Wedding Style Magazine who's actually presenting this bridal event for this year. And I love the name, Who's Who in I Do. It's at the Marriott New Orleans, located at 5555 Canal Street in New Orleans. Again, 5 to 8 p.m. is the bridal show. Now, tell me real quickly, and then God bless you. I hadn't forgot about you, Nikki. There's an awards gala from 8 to 9 p.m. And the nice part about the awards gala, you have this etiquette expert. What's her name?
Lizzie Post.
And she's just emceeing, but
yes.
So one comes with experience and some know-how. She's actually doing a gala, awards gala. Tell me about the gala.
Yes, we're going to be showcasing 10 categories, everything from florists to bakeries to stationers. Everybody that's going to be a vendor at the show, there's a category for them at the gala. Right. We're asking our local brides to nominate on our Facebook page. Oh. And if you nominate, you get 2 free tickets as well. And then who's the best will win that night. And
the nice part about it, you know, everybody's at Facebook. You can go to the Facebook, facebook.com/stylemywedding. Yeah, Style My Wedding. So go there, facebook.com/stylemywedding to get your vote in. Is that open yet?
Yes, it'll be open until the day before the show.
Right. Okay. So then it's all going to culminate on the 14th with the awards gala that night. And wow, and a great you know, expert, Miss Lizzie Post, can be the MC. Good stuff. The nice part about this, folks, is there's an opportunity for you to actually get involved, and that's why we're happy to have Miss Nikki Barrow, who is the founder of Aid Our Troops. And it's so great to have you, Nikki. First off, thank you so much for coming up with the idea and implementing this organization. Fantastic. Real quickly, tell me about what was the inspiration or the reason you felt it was important to have the Aid Our Troops.
Well, I actually recently just started it back in August.
Excellent.
So it's fairly new. My husband is a corpsman in the U.S. Navy, and he was recently.
Thank you for his service.
Thank you. He was recently just deployed overseas. So with him going through all of his training, you know, everything you have to do to get prepared to leave, I started looking up, you know, sending care packages, what I had to do, and I realized it's a very complex process. Not only, you know, making sure you have the right items to send, but going through the customs forms process and just the money involved, not just only buying the items, but also the cost to ship them over the seas. So I thought what I could do was get the community involved, start Aid Our Troops, and, you know, really encourage the community to spread the word and, you know, donate monetary items, you know, and products as well, so we could get these care packages and correspondence to the troops.
And that's fantastic. We actually, I don't know if Ron can get a shot of it or Stephanie, over here to the left, we have a snapshot of what is typically in one of the care packages from Aid Our Troops, and a lot of things that might surprise people. Some things you don't put in there, correct?
Correct, yes.
You were saying earlier something's going to smell like deodorant by the time it gets there. Not something I like to eat, but you have to be very mindful. Because of what you need to pack needs to be shipped. That takes a little time, and you want it to be fresh, and you want to think that way when, you know. So folks at home, please don't bring a canned good, or there's some things you can and can't bring to the expo, right?
Right. If you do bring a canned good, make sure it's a pop top, because they don't have access.
Yeah, that's right. They don't. That would make sense to me.
To a lot of things, and microwavables, I think, are best, is what she said, because ovens really aren't in the game plan.
We actually have a list on our website. We update it regularly for the troops that we're currently supporting, because every troop needs something different.
Oh, sure.
So on our website, aidourtroops.org, we have the list of care package items that people can donate. There's many different items to choose from, but yeah, you know, we stay away from glassware, canned goods, as well as no expired food. That's the biggest thing, because it does take 2 weeks to a month to get these care packages out to the troops.
That's amazing, and that's just fantastic. And again, there's just an example of some of the things that are in there, which are just fantastic. And I know it's a labor of love, Nikki, for you to put that together. And the nice part about it, everybody, again, proceeds from the Who's Who in I Do bridal show and the awards gala will benefit the 8R troops. It's a nonprofit doing great work. Tickets for this bridal extravaganza are what? $10, correct?
$10
in advance.
In advance,
Yep.
$15 at the door, or like we said earlier, you can go to the Facebook page and get them for free. So what we're doing, instead of expecting them in the mail, we're going to put your name on a list at the door. So when you come in, just say that you nominated on our Facebook page, and we'll have your name on a list.
Now, is there a way they could leave a donation behind, or are you doing anything for that the day of the event?
Absolutely. We're actually going to have a photo set up there that we're going to give one copy to the brides who are there with her friends and her mother and all that good stuff, and then we'll have one that goes in a scrapbook to send with the care package that we send to the troops.
Oh,
with
fantastic.
A happy holidays message, just so they have, a little warm message from home.
That's fantastic. And I know, Nikki, you must be thrilled, because this could be a windfall and a great support, as New Orleans always does, in showing their support for various causes. But of course, we all are indebted to our troops for the freedom and the things that they're doing. And I must say, I said thank your husband, but also to you as well, because it is just, I know, as taxing and as a struggle, if you will, for what you're doing and sacrificing. So greatly appreciate you and your family and what you've been able to do. I know it must be tough, but thank you for that, and thank you for coming with a great idea. And again, everybody, here's this copy of Wedding Style magazine. Fantastic. The expo coming up again on Wednesday, December 14th. Going to be fantastic. 5 to 8 p.m. for the bridal show, and then following 8 to 9 p.m. for the gala. Ladies, thank you so much for coming here. Whitney, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Nikki as well.
Thank you for having
and
us.
Thanks for everybody. And for more information, you can go to their website, stylemywedding.info, and of course go to their Facebook at facebook.stylemywedding. Thanks a lot for watching this segment of Cox Connections. We'll see you next time.